What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to go over the 1879 Philadelphia Mint Morgan silver dollar. I don't think this dollar gets a lot of love. I don't give it a lot of love because I don't run across good enough examples to ever get excited about. But I just got this in the mail today. We're going to take a peek. Shout out to these dudes, Aurora Coin Company on eBay. Here's their discount code if you want to get 15% off your next order. And here's the bad boy we got. It's an 1879. I guess I'll put a glove on because it's nice enough to put a glove on, although it doesn't really matter. But we're going to authenticate this coin, and there's not a lot of VAMs with this type of coin. Even you guys that are experienced Morgan silver dollar collectors, you probably don't see a lot of nice 1879. So the most common, easily found one is the 79S. They're always going to look beautiful. Well, most of them are going to look beautiful like this. But this is a Philadelphia, and Philadelphia minted 1879s are really hard to find in this type of quality. So I'm going to go over some price points. And first we'll get this bad boy authenticated. So let's first weigh it. Supposed to weigh 26.8 or whatever. There we go. 26.8 grams. So that's a good sign. And I didn't buy it from China. All right. And then, so anyways, we're going to check this out. And one of the easy tests too is the cartwheel test to see if this has been clean. So we're just going to go like this. It looks good. Let's look at the reverse. Now, in my opinion, most Morgan silver dollars, unless you find an original minted bag sealed somewhere, they've all been tampered with some way, somehow. It's just a matter of how badly has it been tampered with. So when you are examining these coins, you want to look in the fields. You also want to look at the face of the Morgan. You want to see if there's any old staple scratches, marks that don't look old or don't look very natural. And this one looks really good. So this is really nice. This has very nice reflective fields, not mirrors, but there's not a lot of little itty bitty scratch lines. So no one's like taking a tool to this. I guess they call that tooled. Not as reflective on this side, which is okay, but I don't see any marks on it that show any tampering. And it's the only like VAMs with the 1879 is like double dates, which I don't see on here. So it's just a nice Morgan 1879 Philadelphia. We're going to do a magnet test here too. Doesn't stick to the magnet. That's good. And then just for giggles here, we'll do a measurement that you guys can see. Oops. This is a caliper. So 36.7, and then it helps if I measure it correctly. Yeah, it should be like 1.49 inches and around 38 millimeters. That is the correct measurement of it. But basically the pricing on this stuff, first of all, it's very hard to find high quality 1879 Philadelphia examples because most of them have already been gobbled up. So the mintage on this coin is a lot. I mean, it's 14,806,000, which for something this old, it's actually kind of a lower mintage. A lot of these got melted back in the day. This was not the coin that you would find in the mint bags, just because they weren't. Most of these were circulated, and higher graded examples can jump up in price pretty dramatically. So I believe this coin in this raw condition would grade out a mint state 64, mint state 63 all day. So to give you an example, a mint state 64 is probably around a $300 coin. For a nice example like this one, obviously, just because it has a grade on it doesn't mean that it'll still sell for higher. But in a mint state 63, especially with this frosty reverse, a mint state 63 is probably like a $200 coin. But with this frosty reverse and some frostiness on the obverse, it's a very, very attractive coin. So someone will even pay up for this to upgrade their current mint state 63, or buy it if it does grade up mint 63 and then send it and get regraded, possibly get a 64. Now, if this were proof-like mint state 63, that jumps up a lot. It's definitely proof-like on the reverse, not so much on the obverse. But if this did pass proof-like mint state 63, you'd go from a $200 coin to a $400 coin value. Mint state 64 proof-like jumps up, doubles again, 700 to 850. This I don't believe is proof-like. The reverse definitely is, but the obverse not so much. Now again, guys, this is not a San Francisco mint. It's not a CC. And the 1879 CC is like super rare too. Now, if this were a mint state 65, it'd be a $550, $650 coin all day long. But I believe there are too many distractions on the coin, so on the face of Morgan and in the fields, to yield a mint state 65. However, if you look at mint state 65 examples, especially on this reverse, some of them don't look as nice as this coin. So I don't know how they got passed, but again, those are usually the ones, if you see them online, someone upgraded their mint state 65 and they're getting rid of their older one. Now, if this were a mint state 64 deep mirror proof-like, so if the fields like this on the reverse look like this on the obverse and it did pass deep mirror proof-like, now you're talking $2,300. And then a mint state 66, super, super rare, $3,000. If this were a mint state 66, which I don't think it is. The reverse, if the obverse looked like the reverse, there'd be a chance. And then the highest graded available example on eBay right now is a mint state 66 plus. There's two examples. One's in a CAC holder and one is a PCGS with a CAC sticker on it, and they're asking $6,600. So wanted to bring this to your attention. This is a coin. If you can find a really nice example like this for under $100 and you like sending your coins in to get graded, it's a tough find. Now, to show you guys the mirrors, I'm going to show you here. That's the mirror. So you normally can't do that with a Morgan silver dollar. And then it's also important to put the eye over the eagle. You would not want to see a reflection on the eagle. So that's definitely, I wouldn't say it's deep mirror proof, but it's borderline proof. It's borderline deep mirror proof on the reverse. But you have to get the same look on the reverse, and there's only a little bit of reflection. So it is possible this could be proof-like, but again, I've never sent in a raw 1879 Philadelphia. I've sent in plenty of San Francisco minted coins, but never a Philadelphia. And you know, you can see here, here's my finger. I mean, you can kind of see it in the fields of the coin. It's just blurry. So this is very close to being proof-like. I strongly believe it's a 63 all day long, just because of the quality of it. But it could possibly come back with a 64. And then are there any scratches or anything wrong? You know, the other thing too is, like, you want to look at the dings. So there's some sort of darkness on the rim there. There's some darkness in between the 8 and the 7. but that's just some sort of tone. I don't know. It's a weird mark. But I just think it's cool. So I want to share this with you guys. So keep your eyes peeled for 1879 Philadelphia Mint. I'm going to give this a shot on eBay, and I'm going to ask $225. So I'm going to take some nice pictures. I'm going to give it my honest opinion. I never guarantee grading. But if you don't have one of these in your collection, and let's say you keep a really nice Dansko album, or you like rolling the dice and getting something like this graded for your collection, this is a very rare, beautiful example of a Philadelphia Mint. And I have never seen one with a frosty reverse. They're usually like very plain Jane looking. You know, they could be nice looking, but there ain't no reflections in the fields. So let me know what you guys think. A lot of you guys have been doing this a lot longer than I have. So I would like to know in the comments what you think. You know, is $250 too cheap? I don't care. I'm going to let someone else enjoy it. But I think someone can do really well with this coin. And if you like to keep really nice raw coins, so be it. But this is a very nice, unadulterated, problem-free, beautiful example. The other thing, too, is like these normally don't have strong breast feathers like this. I mean, look at that. They're usually very dull. And if I zoom in even further, like you don't see frosty breast feathers on 1879 Philadelphias. You just don't see it. They're usually very dull. These were not struck very well like a San Francisco Mint. So I think this is a early die stage, and it just is amazing that it survived. And it's nicely struck. You can look around the rim, and also the hair details above the ear. I mean, the only wearage on this coin was basically not in circulation, but just, you know, sitting up against other Morgan silver dollars. And we'll take a close look. Just a beautiful example. Very well struck. I don't think I'll ever see one this nice that's not in a holder raw for a long, long, long time. So again, I'll ask $225, $250 for this coin. It should sell quickly for someone that knows how rare this is and someone that collects coins. And I always leave a link in the description of my videos to my eBay store. And if you want to buy it from me, that'd be great. I'd get it over to you right away. But what a beautiful example. And I don't think you're going to see one like this that isn't already sitting behind some plastic in a holder. So appreciate you guys watching. Please check out my other videos. I appreciate the support. Like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.